Yeah, hi. I'm having a lot of thoughts today. I think a lot of profound thoughts. But what I was going to do is um, misogyny 101. And I just was like, things are coming together in my mind. What are the roots of misogyny? And I think, for men, I'm talking about heterosexual men here. I think the roots of misogyny are threefold. One, well, I think the ultimate problem is that we are not, as a culture, we are not taught the supreme power that women have. We are all fed a lie under patriarchy that men are supreme and that men are superior to women. So then this lie of men's superiority is going to come up against the reality. And there's no way to, without deconstructing patriarchy, there's no way to reconcile the lie of men's superiority with the reality of women's primacy. And I think that this is the results of misogyny, because there's like a disconnect, like an emotional and an intellectual and a spiritual disconnect. So if people are taught under the patriarchy that men are superior, and then we have the experience, which every single person is created by a woman. Every single person on earth, the ultimate power over them is their mother, because their mother chose whether they lived or died. Their mother literally created them, and they were dependent on their mother for nurturing. So if something is wrong in that scenario, and a lot of things can go wrong, especially under patriarchy, where women are not supported as mothers. A woman could be beaten. A woman could be, poor, be resource deprived. A woman could be emotionally abused, and she still has to raise the child. So is there faults in mothering? Yes, because women are not supported. Under matriarchy, women and mothers are supported and children are supported. But under patriarchy, the woman is not supported, so there's a lot of rage at our mothers. So that's, I think, the first problem with misogyny. The second is men have to deal with what I say is the hanging piece of meat between their legs. They have to know how to control it, and they have to deal with it. And I think that there's a rage on men's parts. I'm talking heterosexual men here, um, you know, with dealing with that, and a misogyny towards hatred towards a woman for either inflaming the passion or not satisfying their needs. But that's your body. Like, you as a man, you have to deal with what God gave you, and you have to handle it accordingly and not, you know, abuse anybody else with it. And this is a source of misogyny, that women aren't available, to just be the recipients of this. And the third point of what I see as misogyny towards women is that when a man wants to have a child, he has to go back to the woman to have the child, to create life for him. So again, he is put back in a position where the woman is primary, and the woman is what is needed. He can't create a child on his own. So if he has mother wounds, if he has rage at his mother, and now he has to recreate that because he needs a woman to create his child, he's thrust into misogyny. And I think that under patriarchy, we are told lies that the man is primary, and that God is a man, and God creates all life, and that creation is male, creation is female. And if we were taught this, the reality, then people wouldn't be so rage filled. They would understand reality, and they would be able to deal with their reality. So we are just moving from the patriarchal lies to the inherent reality that humans are matriarchal, because the woman creates life, and the creation of children and life is the center of humanity. And we've gone so far under patriarchy, which just cares about power men. It cares about the patriarch, and it cares about power men becoming more powerful, which is, congratulations. That's what the world has done. We have men hoarding wealth at the top, and we see the fallout that nobody cares under patriarchy. Nobody cares about women and children. Education is just being decimated. There's children in foster care. Women's rights are under attack. Patriarchy does not care about children. Patriarchy does not care about women. Patriarchy doesn't care about mothers. So if we want to survive as humanity, we have to put mothers and children center of the culture, which is what matriarchy does. So, deconstructing patriarchy and misogyny 101.